Well, all good things must come to an end, and Empire episode 9 is one of those things. Keep it locked. I am so happy. Do you hear me?
Yes.
Happy. And I mean, like, with every inch of my body.
I'm with you.
Happy.
I'm sad.
I'm sad, but I'm happy.
I'm happy too.
It's bittersweet.
It's bittersweet.
Yes, it's bittersweet. There we go. Hey guys, welcome back to Black Hollywood Live. We're gonna be on a break for a while, but it's the last episode of Empire, the fall finale. I am your host, Allie Washington. You can follow me across all social media at Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, all of that great stuff at Allie the Pub. And I'm joined today by my two girls. What's up, y'all?
Hey everyone, I'm Parris Rose. You can find me everywhere at Parris Rose.
Hey guys, I'm your sad host today, Katie Foley. You can follow me everywhere. Katie did what now?
Yes, Katie is sad. Katie is sad. Parris is sad. And Allie is sad. And some of you guys may be sad too. And speaking of some of you guys, we really do appreciate from the bottom of our hearts a lot of the comments that you guys left last week. We had over 4,400 views, guys, last week. Can we clap it up for that real quick? Thank you. So you guys have been growing with us on this tough lion journey this whole time through. I wanted to do a couple of quick shout outs if you guys know mine really fast. VDW84 2003. She said that it was funny as hell when Andre cut that girl's hair. Very true.
It was true.
Very true. And Valerie Williams as well. Quintessential 2. Amubio or Amu Boy 10 as well. Lady Got Hill 12. Capria 30, and Bex G, Shay Turner, Toya Dama, and Parris got to interact with some of you guys as well. So thanks for chatting it up with Parris. Thank you for leading that up. It's been a really busy week this week, but I really do appreciate you guys along with Katie and Parris. So make sure that you keep on watching, honey, because we're gonna be back in March, and it's gonna be a hell of a lot to talk about. Speaking of a hell of a lot to talk about. It's time to unfold this. It's crazy. I don't know. I was so sad until my nephew Braden called me and kind of woke me up a little bit. Hey Braden, hey Breezy. This episode was heavy. Last week we talked about it being heavy, and this was heavy.
Heavy.
Yeah. So we opened up with this press conference. Angelo is really having a hard time conveying to the audience that he is the choice for mayor.
Right. The mayor of the
guy.
people. Yeah.
And Cookie had to come in and save him because the boy was drowning.
Yes.
No pun intended.
Seriously.
So what do you guys think about Cookie saving the day?
Of course, I knew Cookie had something to say, but I thought she went too far. She stole the show. She made it about her. She made it about Jamal. Forgot about Angelo. Angelo's mom. I can't remember her name in the movie.
Miss Dubois.
Miss Dubois. She was looking at her like, okay, thank you, but to the side now.
To the side now. I will say though, I mean, it's kind of like Michelle Obama sometimes steals Barack Obama's thunder, and you know, this is an accident. She doesn't mean to, and I don't think that Cookie really meant to either. I think that she was just trying to save his butt, you know, in the way that she knew how to, and yeah, if this is helping his popularity, then fuck it.
Hey, it's the Cookie effect, honey. Everybody ain't got it.
The Cookie effect.
Oh, goodness. So we do our opening line credits. We find out that the mayor's ball is now the people's ball. And so now they're making it a big community event. When that was said, I instantly got nervous because I was like, oh, my God, this is open to the public now. This is not going to go good. And I'm telling you, Lee Daniels, if you let me down in my heart with this people's ball situation, it's too dramatic. I'm not watching anymore.
Yes, and what a diverse group of public people, too. They had drag queens, they had...
I said, everything. I'm telling you, everybody,
senior citizens, it was crazy. Everyone came out for this.
It was a weird mix, but hey, community is community, I guess.
Yeah.
And so, anyways, Cookie's at home putting all the, the logistics together for the show, and lo and behold, we finally have a what, Katie?
Knocking on the door.
He finally knocked.
No keys.
No keys.
No keys.
Didn't let himself in this time.
Lucius knocked, guys. He knocked on the door.
He knocked on the door.
I think Cookie was surprised too. She was like, I thought you was Portia.
Right.
You know, so it kind of threw her back a little bit. So he comes in and he's talking to her about Jamal's health. Now, we know from last time that Jamal, basically, he wasn't telling Cookie what all was going on. So
Right.
Cookie was kind of in the dark about some things too. Teen Jamal, why do you think that he did not tell Cookie about what was going on? I feel like him and Cookie's relationship is, I mean, it's close. And I feel like, honestly, it's the closest out of all three.
It is close, but he is so embarrassed.
Yeah.
Because he feels like, you know, he's had to be the strong son. I mean, you know, he's the homosexual son. He's been dealing with Lucius's, you know, shade all his entire life, you know, and he's so ashamed that to admit this weakness to her, you know, because he wants to be that strong son.
Mm-hmm. You agree?
I totally agree.
Yeah.
I definitely agree.
Yeah, I feel that way as well. And Lucius is bringing this to the light now because it's almost like, listen, you can, you know, make way for your little political boyfriend all you want to, but at the end of the day, this is our son and he needs to be okay. For a minute, I wanted to feel like Lucius was sincere, and then another side of me was like, girl, please.
That's what I was going to say. I felt he was genuine, but I'm like, nah, he's not really. I don't know if Lucius ever is genuine.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody's like, No. And so he gets Cookie's mind to wondering though, like, dang, am I?
Right.
So she's kind of figuring some things out too. So that's kind of weird. Then we go to Tariq at the police department. First of all, Tariq is bothering me.
Yes.
Can we just?
I'm over Tariq.
Way over it.
Way over it.
First, you're going into the doctor's appointments.
Yes.
And then you're popping up the ice cream.
Right. Well, the doctor's point popping out of a filing cabinet.
Like you just
showing ID.
appearing out the wall.
Yes.
I'm looking like, what is really going on?
God.
Then he's going to get ice cream.
He's always brooding.
Yes.
I can't.
Tyreek, listen, get you a life, all right? So Tyreek is in this episode. He's talking to the judge who is anxious to get to this game. He like, Tyreek, what do you need? What do you need me to sign, dude? Let me just sign it. And so he's set up this whole board situation. I mean, literally flipped out the whole script on him. This is this person, and because of this, and da da da. Now, when he got that video, I instantly thought Shine is a. Why did he give Tyreek that video?
See, I didn't see the point of the video at all. I'm like, what is Frida's rapping going to prove? But I see now. It all makes sense. It's all coming together.
Right, but even then, how did he know that she was about to say all that? Because she was freestyling.
Right. That's very true. He was just ready for anything.
He's a little psychic.
I guess
He was
so.
ready.
Yeah.
Dang. Anyway, so Sean, he obviously got the video to Tariq, which is why he pieced together MK and BB, Bam Bam, and they figure out like this is, you know, the same things that got leaked from Empire with the emails. Right. This is the same situation that kind of trickled on into everything else, in which all things flow. They sign off for the court order.
Right. 30 days.
And 30 days of no money.
Right. Lots of cash.
That's a lot of days.
That's a lot
of days.
I be struggling from paycheck to paycheck. You know?
Right. 30 days.
And I get paid weekly. 30 days, no money.
No money.
I'm like, Jesus Christ. So
I struggle to even just keep like $20 in my wallet.
I mean,
like
I just keep 5.
Yeah.
You know, so I can't even imagine all those days, and then to find out the amount later on, we'll get there. But it's just like, Jesus, 30 days is a lot.
Yeah.
And the thing that I really do want to point out, because it was really subtle, the judge said this better not be personal, Tariq.
Right.
I was like, he knows something.
Yeah. He probably can feel that it's way too personal. He's way too into it.
Because he's going too deep.
Like, like he has nothing else to do. Nothing else.
Yeah. It's crazy. A lot of psychics on the show.
Yeah.
A lot.
But speaking of that, who would you have been psychic enough to know that Lucius liked carousels and miracles?
Can we talk about that?
Oh my God.
Did he channel the Joker or something in this episode? What
He
was
busted out laughing when she saw
carousel and the balloons.
I saw that scene. I said, what? First of all, what a segue.
Yes.
Did Lucius just get off a freaking merry-go-round? Is that what just happened right now?
That was too cheesy. That was way too cheesy.
What's the merry-go-round operator doing? Drinking? Was he paid off by Lucius? What? Who just lets a middle-aged man just hang up on?
And then he just hops off like, no, I'm good.
Doing nothing.
I'm like, dude.
That was too funny.
So weird.
Then when he gets on the Ferris wheel with his best friend,
Yes.
Miss Dubois.
Miss Dubois.
Sneaky.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I mean, ooh.
Yeah.
I didn't even know what to think when I saw it. When I was like, wait a minute.
Right.
Because then you get to thinking about how deep do these ties run, first of all, because they could have been putting on, you know how she put on like she didn't know Helen.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I'm like, dang, I wondered, ooh, if I found out that she knew him before.
Her opinions are so shifty too.
Yeah.
Yes.
1 minute she's Team Cookie, the next minute she's not Team Cookie. I can't keep track.
In my head, I don't think she was ever Team Cookie, do you?
I don't think she was ever Team Cookie. I think she was trying,
Yeah.
but she wasn't ever really Team Cookie.
At least trying to find some redeeming qualities. The
Yeah.
whole thing of like, I came from this background,
Yeah.
trying to relate.
I don't think she was ever Team
Yeah.
Cookie. I think she tried. I give her the effort, but I think it was just like whatever. But Lucius gets back with her too, so she comes with a request saying, there's this guy named Edison Cruz. He's supposed to be doing a story the night before we do this Mayor Balls. If he does that, then it's pretty much over. We can call this whole campaign to a halt because it's going to be a wrap.
Yeah.
And at that point, I was thinking like, oh, the DUI, like right off the top,
You
like
knew?
Right.
yeah, because they talked about it before.
Yeah, that was his one thing.
Right, that was just
I
one
thought it was
thing.
gonna
Yeah.
be something even deeper. I guess I'm lost.
Yeah, when I
I'm
I just figured it was the DUI situation.
Right.
I'm like, dude, like, who cares? You know,
Right.
like it's over. He grown. He running for mayor, so it can't be that deep. He knew that had the possibility
Exactly.
of coming up. You know,
Exactly.
But girl, Jesus, I gotta speed through the rest of this so we can get to the good stuff. So, anyways, Miss Dubois is asking Lucius, take care of Edison. I don't know what you got to do, but if you scratch my back, I'm gonna scratch yours
Right.
too, and I'm gonna handle this cookie situation. Funny line he said, "Don't you ever try to read me.
yes.
I read books, not graffiti."
I love
that was
that.
the best.
I wrote that down for
I'm
the
like,
start.
who writes these? Who writes all
Child,
these?
great line. I read
loved it.
books, not graffiti.
Not graffiti.
So we go to commercial break. First of all, can we just, before we leave this first scene, when Cookie, going back to the top, when Cookie was talking, doing her little spiel, I'm just an around the way girl. Listen, Taraji, you better plug that book. Do you hear me? And Lee, you a real one for letting her slide that line in there. That was legit, okay? Good book, too. Have you guys read it?
No.
Not yet.
Got to pick
I'm
it
reading
up.
DJ Khaled's book right now.
Okay.
I'll
Are
read it next.
Okay.
Got to pick it up. We got to do a little book club situation. So
Right.
listen, you guys that are out there, get Taraji's book. It'll change your life, real deal, men and women. And we'll pick up in 3 months and let me know how you like it.
Comment.
Right.
We'll
Comment,
shout
let
you
us know. So then scene 2, we go to commercial, we come back. Lucius and Anika are in the bed getting freaky deaky again.
Always
Yeah.
are. Enough of them.
Girl, they
Enough.
nasty.
They are nasty.
They are they nasty.
He's like, what did I tell you about waking up next to me or whatever, being in the bed
And she's
when I
like,
wake up? Yeah.
I'm like, really,
And then
dude?
your little friend was inviting it last night.
Oh God, you weren't calling them a little friend last night. I was like, this is too much. This is
Way
too much.
too
I can't.
I can't. But her body looks on point.
Oh,
There's
guys.
a reason why she had to jump out of the bed and then.
Listen,
yeah.
Grace.
Anika.
Grace. We done already talked to you already. We need the lingerie.
Yes.
Yes.
And if you just want to take a break from your body for like a week,
We can borrow it.
We can borrow it.
we can freeze your bodily assets, freeze them and bring them on this way.
Exactly.
I'll stop drinking eggnog. Seriously.
I'm not even wearing clothes this season though.
At all, and I love it.
I
Yeah.
love it.
I love it.
That's
And
great.
so Anika and Lucius are in the bed getting freaky deaky, but in comes Mama Leah, and she ain't having it. She vacuuming. It's time to clean.
Right.
She's so petty.
She is so. What was her line about the back?
So the analogy, at least I'm
Yeah.
sucking up dirt from the rug
Yes.
and not.
I said, come on with this shade, honey.
Oh, my God.
I loved it. Her character is, as it unfolds, it's even more funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
it's
I love it.
hilarious.
I love it. So, anyways, she says, you got to choose. It's either me and Bella or your mama. Is it just me? And I'm not being funny. And I think it's going to come out next season. But I'll get there. I'll hold it. Let me write it so I
Oh,
don't
no.
forget it.
Right.
Okay. I don't want to skip over things.
All
Okay.
right.
So, Cookie also talks to Jamal about his performance and getting off his medication.
Yes.
We kind of touched on this a little bit earlier. He is strung out. He's addicted.
Yes.
For real, for real.
Mhm.
Yes.
And it's serious.
Yeah.
Did you see him pull it out, the freaking cereal box?
The cereal box.
cereal
And she was
box.
having a hard time even opening that bag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think she was worried, like, man, he really is an addict.
Yeah.
Like, I think she realized it's real when he pulled it out of the cereal box. Like,
Well,
this
yeah.
is a real
His
addiction.
face was so stoic.
I was like,
Yes.
oh my God, the cereal box? Jamal?
Yeah.
He's
Damn.
hiding it when you're hiding your medicine.
Yeah, that's a problem.
Not the breakfast of champions, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm Team Jamal.
Yeah, she said
All
not
right.
the breakfast of
All right, you
champions.
better take care of yourself in rehab.
Honey. And then he had
Oh,
some
my
in his
gosh.
purse.
Mm-hmm. His merch.
I thought that was the funniest line.
I'm just
not
kidding.
my, it's not my purse, it's my
My
merce. But yeah, I thought that was kind of crazy. But you see a different side of Cookie too, almost like that runs a little bit deeper
Yeah.
than just Jamal, and so that may come out a little later too, because she was really adamant about that medicine.
Yes.
So we'll maybe keep an eye out for that. So Lucius gets Cruz in a private setting. It's always that one space though. Every
Yes.
time that he talks
Every
to everybody,
single time.
that's like the spot.
Yeah.
My mom, growing up, when we didn't have private areas, she'd be like, come to my office. And her office would be the kitchen. Her office would be the dining room. It'd be
Right.
like the den. Wherever the hell it was.
My parents' legit office is the dining room.
Really?
They converted their
Really?
dining room to a law firm.
Wow.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, that's dope. Mom, step your game up. Be like Katie's parents. Let's get a business going 2017. So I just figure it's just hilarious how Lucius always has the same conversation with everybody that's like life or death right here at the
Right.
same spot all the
Yes.
time. But the guy that was performing, first of all, the song was like, whoa.
Whoa.
That voice.
Honey,
Who was that?
I don't know. I thought it was DMX for a minute.
I
Then
thought
I
it
was
was
like,
It did remind me of DMX.
I thought it was
Yes.
mystical.
You
I was
did?
like, he's back.
I don't know
It was
who
like
it
an angry
was.
mystical then. Yeah.
I gotta look it up and see
Yeah,
who
he
that
reminded me
was,
of
because
DMX.
I do want to know who that
Yeah.
was. But yeah, the lyrics were terrible. I mean, it was a threat on wheels.
Yes.
If I was Cruz, I wouldn't have wrote nothing again.
Right? Just hearing his voice alone, I'd be like, all right, whatever you want. Lucius.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I'm scared. I'm scared.
Yeah. So, anyways, I think Cruz got the message with that. And then on top of that, it had me, when he did that, it had me wondering, what did he have to put out on him that was that serious? And then that's why I got to thinking, maybe it's not the DUI, maybe it's something deeper than that.
Yeah.
So as we're going along, we started talking about this as we
Right.
were watching, because we watched together. So we go to commercial again. We come back, scene 3. Lucius and Dubois are talking, and he's basically relaying, listen, I handle Cruz. You don't got nothing to worry about. Now, did you do what you were supposed to do? And what did she say, Paris?
She's basically said, "Oop, sorry, never mind. It does not interest me to help you anymore."
Yeah.
I was like, I knew it. I knew it. I'm like, is this really gonna happen? She's gonna destroy Cookie in the relationship. It's gonna end like that.
Then I was thinking that Lucius was going to come for her.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. I for sure thought
I was
that.
like, ooh.
Definitely. If he
I was like,
coming for
girl,
his
you know,
mom,
cross the wrong.
Yes.
You know, cross the wrong.
That's exactly what I was
Yes, I was thinking the same thing.
And I was like, dang, I hope he don't kill her, Jesus, because it's too early.
We always go straight to the killer.
I only got her for 2 episodes. I only had her for 2 episodes. So, yeah, anyway, so that had my mind really deal going. But then he says, you know what, never mind. I'm just going to consider it my personal contribution to his campaign.
right.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, right.
Exactly. I
Yeah.
was like, all right, I'll just wait and see. What is he gonna really
What is he
do?
gonna do?
And she looked like she was confident, like,
Yeah.
no problem, great.
problem.
I'm like, Mama, come on.
She's
No, he
smart.
crazy.
Smarter than that.
She's
Yes.
smarter than
He a
that.
gangster. What is you talking about?
Yes.
You better handle Cookie, but no, didn't want to do it.
That is so true.
Shoot.
Oh my gosh.
So we go from one relationship being on the rocks damn near to another.
Yes.
Andre and Nessa. So Nessa walks in on Andre. He's on the couch, really having a moment, and he opens up to Nessa. I was wondering when it was going to be that he told her, like, really deal everything about him.
Right.
Yeah.
And his everything really isn't like a long laundry
No.
list of stuff, but that bipolar disorder is major.
Yes.
And it translates across the board
Right.
with everything. How'd you feel about him opening up about that?
I was waiting for him to. I wanted him to say a little bit more. I was waiting for him to talk about Rhonda and really open up.
Yeah.
But I think Nessa understood. I was surprised actually. She was really understanding immediately. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, he's a really professional all the time, you know? So for him
Yeah.
to be that vulnerable with her is great.
Yeah.
You know?
That damn goes to Rhonda.
Yes.
Listen,
She looked great.
Yeah, she
Goes
did.
to Rhonda, you look good.
she
Yeah.
looked awesome, and I'm all for you still catching coins, girl. And you just
Yes.
those,
Yes.
so you better catch the coins.
Get those
catch 'em,
resids.
catch them. I'm all for it. But
Yeah.
gotta let him go, dude. Just let Andre live his life. But I was excited about her being open about it too. For a second, I thought that Nessa was just with Andre just to. I'm just be with Andre.
Right.
Yeah.
But I think she actually cares about him.
Right. Well, the trailer kind of gave you a redirect. I mean, it made it seem like Rhonda was the only one who was ever going to take care of him, and that Nessa was more in it for herself and to build herself up. But it's clear that she wants him to stand on his own 2 feet.
Yeah.
Which is great.
And
because if something happens to Nessa,
Then what?
Then what? Then
Then he on to Tiana.
she can't take care of him.
Hakeem.
No, Takeem.
Right, Hakeem. And so so the ghost of Rhonda kind of, whatever. It's like, you sure you want to do this? Whatever. We also move into Lucius coming back to tell Cook about, listen, everything that glitters is not gold, and
Right.
I'm trying to warn you now. She like, please, whatever.
Right.
But he's also telling her, breaking down, because she wants to know why she can't use her credit card and stuff because all the assets are freaking frozen.
Right.
And so he's telling her, making her confident enough to know, I got everything under control. It's cool. We're gonna be okay. We're gonna be fine. The first kiss, though.
Yeah. I didn't think it was that cute. I really thought it was going to be a cuter story. He's like, oh, that's that face you made.
Yeah.
So I thought it was going to be more a cute moment. I was just like,
Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't impressed,
I wasn't impressed either.
but I was impressed with the sentiment.
right.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
So
I
wasn't
was impressed with
about
her outfit.
Yeah. Yeah. The sentiment was nice.
Yeah.
Lucius tried. I think he loves Cookie. There's not a doubt about
Oh,
it.
yeah.
But it's almost like, how far you gonna go though, fool? Like, you still doing your life, but we're
Yeah.
not gonna go there.
Exactly. Boo boo kitty.
We're not gonna go there. So we find out all the accounts are frozen. Lucius warns Cookie about Angelo, and then he pops up at the freaking jail, at the police department.
yes.
Right. Security's already let him through.
You want me? Here I am.
Yeah.
Take me as I am. Have nothing at all. I don't know
love
what would have went
Lucius.
through my mind.
Yeah.
Seeing him. Well, clearly they all were guns ready.
Girl.
Right.
Oh, man. I mean, I love that part. I love Lucius for these type of moments.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not scared. He just comes in
Yeah,
there.
brass knuckles.
Bossing it up.
Yeah.
Yes. For these moments, I
Yes.
just love him.
Yes.
And I love Thirsty.
Yes.
By the way, I had an Uber driver the other day that looked identical to Thirsty. When I got in the car, real story. When I got in the Uber, it was me and my friend. We got in the Uber. I looked and I was like,
Thirsty like you?
now in LA, listen, in LA, people have a lot of jobs.
A lot of
Yeah.
jobs.
Like
yeah.
real deal,
This is
like
believable.
people really did like have 2 or 3 to just be afloat. No
Yeah.
joke.
Yeah.
I really did thought that it was him. You know, when you're acting, you do a gig.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not working
Yeah.
from this time to this time because it's already shot. So you chilling.
Right.
I wouldn't doubt it that you're doing that. You know what I'm saying? Especially
wouldn't.
here. Girl, I looked at him. I was like, excuse me. He turned around. I was like, I thought that you was thirsty for Empire.
Where did you think he was going to take you? The docks?
I don't know where I thought he was gonna take me, but I felt safe wherever I was going.
Yeah.
So, anyways, funny Uber story. So we walk up. Lucius is at the police department, and everybody is all eyes on Lucius because he's making such a big deal. He's
Yes.
past security
So dramatic.
clearance.
Right.
He's
So
super
dramatic.
loud. You know, being him, and Tariq like is in awe because he's
Right.
like, "What the
Yeah.
heck are you doing here?"
Yeah.
But then when Lucius drops the bomb.
Yes.
The brotherhood.
About
Yes.
the brotherhood, I was like, oh my God.
I was happy. I'm like, yes, call
Yeah.
him out, finally. And it's so messed up because, Lucius is not even the good guy, but I don't want him to
No.
get caught. I don't want Tariq to catch him either. I don't like Tariq either.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
annoying.
So I'm just
Honestly.
like, yes,
Boy.
call him out.
And the crazy thing is, I don't think that Lucius ever wanted to say it.
Yeah.
No.
He didn't. He had no choice.
But he had no choice
He had
but
no
to get him up
choice.
off his back.
Yeah, and when you have to think that badge too meant so much to him,
Right.
and to hand that over,
I thought that was the dopest thing, though.
It was dope.
So I'm like, you quietly bossing up on him and checking him,
Right.
and then you checking him in front of all the people at his
Yeah.
department. Then you gonna drop the bomb about the brotherhood. Then you gonna give him something to y'all daddy.
But was that sincere? Did you guys think?
No.
That was all just the show.
I think it was
the
fake.
brotherhood.
I think the badge was fake. Lucius had somebody to make that badge. That badge does not belong today, and I don't believe it.
Even that whole story about they need to be brothers and brothers don't do this and looking out for him.
No, it wasn't sincere. No, but I think that it added value to his argument, though.
Yes.
Yeah.
It did.
I'm marching in here. Everybody think that you just out here trying to save the day when you really deal trying to lock me up and I'm your brother. You ain't telling that though, did you? You know what? And I know that you real sad because our dad didn't have nothing to do with you because you were his bastard son.
He's the bastard son.
So let me hook you up. Here's this. By the way, if brothers don't do this, drops mic. Like it was just
Lucius,
so theatrical.
Yeah. It was. Oh, and don't forget that they're about to pull the guns out, and he's like pulls the race card.
Yes. What did he say?
Oh yeah, just fearful of black people.
Yeah.
I said,
Love
boy,
those two.
Lee Daniels is really on time with stuff. I'm telling you, he does it really subtle. You know, it's not nothing that's just like over the top, but it's just, I mean, you're reaching in for something that's totally not that.
Yeah.
You know, and everybody's. Nah, man. Yeah, Lee Daniels got y'all. He did. Shout out to Lee. So then we go to the People's Ball, but there's no Jamal.
Right.
So I'm like, Lord Jesus, if something happens if Jamal's in, let me tell you something.
What were you thinking? Where was your head at?
Child, I was like, if Jamal done overslept, if Jamal is in the bed with D Major, that was gonna be my breaking point. I said, if he is in the bed with D Major, I know something.
I thought he might have OD'd again.
That's
something
what I figured.
that.
Something along the lines. Because if he was because D Major was giving it to him.
Yeah, you're right. Okay.
I said, listen, if this is the case, we are not going to be I'm not Team Jamal anymore.
Right.
Yeah.
Because he screwed this for Cookie. That means 2 sons have let Cookie down in the past 2 episodes. I can't take it.
Yeah.
I know.
So, anyways, everybody's wondering where the hell is Jamal. Where did you think he was?
OD'd.
You thought OD?
I thought for sure.
I thought he OD'd, and I thought he was on the streets.
Yeah.
Like Cookie's sister. Like I thought it was gonna be like the same thing, where she has to go out and
Find him.
Find him.
Jesus, Jamal. Anyway, so Cookie goes to check on him. She finds him throwing up all over the place. And then she is just like a mom. She wears 50,000 hats because she's not just Cookie the producer, Cookie the mom. She's Cookie the freaking plumber.
And she is the most gorgeous plumber I've
ever
seen. That shot of just her legs coming out of the sink.
Child, I was like, how is she like so like elegantly poised and placed on this floor? Really deal just I was like, I'm gonna be that kind of mama. Speaking of mama, I saw the coat. I know what you want. I got you. Give me about 5 years. Get my bread, or you can get a cookie jacket, a cookie fur. And so Cookie saves the day. We go back to that was a nasty peel though.
Yes. Oh, and that brown
disgusting.
water. I mean, at least they made it real instead of making it look like fresh pills. But still, she gives it to him. Ugh.
Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do.
cringed.
You gotta do what you gotta do. I'm just glad she saved the day, and he was fine.
I'm glad too. But that was disgusting.
Child, so we go to commercial. We come back. Tiana is killing Starlight. I understand why Becky fought so hard for Starlight. That's all I can think. Becky, you was right.
Yeah.
Yes.
I love it. I absolutely love it. And originally, you know, Hakeem wasn't on it, but with their new like little love thing, he's got a feature on it. And honey, I'm all team Takeem.
I'm team Takeem. I love it. I think it's so cute.
Oh, it's so cute. And I don't think it was ever this cute to me until now.
Yeah.
I'm on the fence.
Oh, you're on the fence.
I'm on the fence because I don't think either one of them genuinely really like each other. I think that they're just trying to build each other up.
Show each other up type situation.
Yeah.
See, and that's the thing. I go back and forth on it all the time, especially between this past episode up till now. Like seeing their reactions, like to you know, and it's just like
like the look that Tiana made when after that initial kiss.
Yeah, but even going back though, and that's why I'm kind of on the fence. But I like them together. But I'm on the fence of how they are with one another because I feel like Hakeem fell so hard for Nessa so quick, and that hurt him to the core that his brother ended up with her.
Right.
And he was just like, shit, I'm trying to bounce back.
Right.
Yes.
You know, and that's what it was. Just a bounce back situation.
Right.
But then he was so caring and stuff. Like the last episode before when Nessa was doing the show and Tiana's at home.
But I didn't like how he used Bella this time. Like she was making that face like, I'm not sure about this kiss. And he's like, well, I want you to meet Bella. And that changed everything for her.
Right.
And so I don't like how he used his
Right.
daughter.
It's
He's not
like-
even there for Bella.
No, totally. It's like a guy at a park with a cute dog trying
Yeah.
to reel these women in.
And it don't even be your dog.
Yes. It's a dog wrapper.
Exactly. I don't like that. Don't use the daughter.
Oh man, so we'll see how that turns out. But Tiana, I mean, she kissed them. I mean, at the People's Ball, you don't just be kissing anybody at the
Right.
People's
Yeah.
Ball, even though it's the first
We
one.
had a lot of concert kisses.
Yeah. So, anyways, Sean comes in also and wants to know why he can't access the money. And Sean actually volunteered to give up his money that he had
50
from
million.
Child, $50 million in 30
Yeah.
days.
Raise it.
I'm like, dude, from the lunch, all the different businesses that him. I'm like, dude, him and Stone had a lot of stuff
They had a lot
together.
going
Yeah.
on, him and Stone. Whew, they were successful.
I know.
Hello, drug money can buy you what you want. Is what the song say.
Barbershops, laundromats.
You gotta put the dirty money, make it clean.
Right.
You gotta put it through the washer,
Through
the
the washer.
laundromat. You know. So yeah. So apparently Sean has $50 million just laying around and different things. And Thirsty brings up a really good point. Listen, we can either roll with this $50 million and take care of what we need to take care of, but you do need to also realize that you letting the hen and you can't be listen. You got to be careful.
Exactly.
They know it's a roll the dice situation because you know what you're getting yourself into. What do you think about him having a stake in Empire? I say no.
Ooh,
I say
yeah, no way.
Yeah.
It's gonna only end badly
No,
for
look,
Lucius.
Look what he did at Hakeem's wedding.
Exactly. Have we forgotten
Say
that?
you ruined the simple stuff. You had
Yeah.
one job.
Yeah, you have one job.
One job, and that was just to manage whatever little record label that you
Yep.
had. You had one job, but you're
Right.
trying to dibble and dabble in everything.
Yep.
So, anyways, we'll see, Sean. We're watching you. Andre is at the beach. He's washing away all his troubles, literally.
Oh, and that very cheesy, romantic scene.
Child,
The
I'm
ghost
so-
of Rhonda.
Really?
I can't with the water, and they look like they were in a wedding.
Yeah, it was too much. The hand holding and like the let go.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
was a
Yeah.
little,
Look,
like a
little too
poem.
much.
It was too much.
But one thing that we cannot leave with is that Rhonda said, listen, you need to make Nessa as big as possible.
Yes.
If you're going to be with her, make her a superstar.
Right.
Yeah.
And two, you better destroy is the
That-
word she used.
Uh-huh.
You
That
better
bitch.
destroy
Right.
that bitch that killed me.
That was
Yeah.
funny because she was all being nice and like powerful, and then you destroyed that bitch. I was like, oh,
I know.
Yeah.
Ghost of Rhonda got heated
I was
for
about to say,
this.
she got-
She
yeah.
got heated.
She got heated a
And she
little
reminded us
bit.
that, that Anika obviously killed the baby too.
Yeah.
Anika's done
Yeah,
Yeah.
and our son.
Yeah,
She
son.
killed me and our son.
NBD. Yeah.
Rhonda has not forgotten about that.
And won't let it go either.
Yeah.
And Andre, I'm like, I think he kind of just suppressed it because there was so much
Right.
going on.
Oh my
you can't.
God.
And then I told you guys before we started taping, like Andre never had time. I feel bad for Andre because Andre has never had time to just like realize everything that's been going on. I feel like it's been a whirlwind for him.
Yeah.
It's just a sucky situation.
Yeah.
And he hasn't had any contact with Anika either.
Right.
They haven't
Which
been
is
in the same space
crazy.
at all. All 9 episodes.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
We'll see on the
We'll
return.
see. We'll see
Yeah,
on the
we'll see the
return.
return. Yeah.
So, speaking
It's
of,
also weird that Rhonda doesn't bring up at all Dre's trying to take over Empire and like the things that he's done.
well, she says that he's ruthless, so she doesn't make it all together.
That's right. That's true. That's true.
So she doesn't. I don't think she brings it to light because it was almost like it was their plan together.
Right.
And I think a lot of the time, Rhonda took a lot of responsibility for things that Andre did
Yes.
because she knew that his mind wasn't all the way there to
Right.
grasp it all.
That's very true.
You think
Very
so?
true. He loves that ruthless comment though.
Oh yeah, he
That
took
kept
that to
him.
heart.
That kept him going.
Honey, and led us right into the next, the last scene. We open up with Jamal killing it, of course, comeback song.
Oh, yeah.
Team Jamal.
And I'm so happy because at the beginning I thought that he was gonna flake it up.
Me
boy.
too.
And then I was like, I dropped the pen. I was like, yes, he did that. Taking off your jacket and swinging
I
it.
know.
And
Now I've been rooting for you all season.
yes,
man.
we were rooting for you, and you did
Tyra
it.
voice.
You did
Tyra
it. You
voice.
did it.
You killed it. You killed it.
You did
oh, and that look he gave to
great.
Lucius.
Yes.
And Lucius, you could tell he was just like, okay.
You're okay. Kicking out with his coffee. All right.
Cookie couldn't stop smiling.
Yes.
Everybody in the crowd enjoyed it. Like it was an
Yes.
awesome comeback. And I don't know, for some reason in my head, I feel like Empire is real and I like know these people. So I feel like I was in the crowd like, oh my God,
Yes.
Jamal's back. You know?
Yes. Yes.
I missed
Anyways.
him. I definitely missed him.
Mrs. Smollett, great job. Well done.
Yeah.
So you came back, killed it. Tariq goes to Shine, asking him about the money. Why'd you put up the money that I just froze?
Right.
Like, what's the purpose?
Right.
And Shine basically tells him, you got played. Like,
Right.
you played. Rule number one, don't ever play yourself.
Don't play yourself.
Thank you, DJ Khaled.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Khaled. Major key. Don't ever play.
keys.
Don't ever play
Reading the
yourself.
keys.
I'm telling you.
Yes.
So that was Tariq felt stupid,
Yes.
and he had no choice but to pour out the liquor and walk away. 'Cause
Yeah.
he was
Right.
embarrassed. Like
He had
you,
nothing.
Yeah.
you got got.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
he had a bad episode.
And
That
I
was
didn't
just
see that
terrible.
coming with Shine either. I did not see that being his whole plan. So
no.
Shine.
Shine really
You did it.
had the major
He's
key.
a
in this episode.
mastermind.
Yes.
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 And so then we go back to the concert, and we're hit with the news that Jamal has to go to rehab. I didn't know how to feel about that because one, I feel like when he got off stage, that was a really big moment for him, and it was like a
Right.
celebratory moment because it's been a long time. He's been through a lot, and then all at one time.
Yes.
And then him even taking on the burden of like his family and trying to get them healing
Right.
together. Like he's been through a lot
been through a lot.
emotionally, and to come off the stage at a moment where you've felt the comeback, people have felt the comeback, you see the comeback and what you're capable of, your potential, where you're going, then it's like you smack dab,
Right
hit with
away.
an intervention. Like,
Yes.
Right.
It was like an intervention. Right
didn't
away,
like that.
I didn't like that ganging up on him. I get it, intervention style,
Yeah.
but not in this moment. Like, let him at least enjoy it
Yeah.
for a moment. Not even a moment.
I didn't like it either, but I think it was necessary because I think Cookie was worried that he was going to spiral off.
yeah. I don't know. I would have liked to see how he did after this performance because I feel like that. You know how like you find yourself like us in day to day. You
Right.
find yourself in a rut and it's almost like you need like a pick me up. You get what I'm saying? Like we were just talking earlier. You know,
Yeah.
I work hard. I'm like, shoot, I might call out tomorrow. 'Cause I
Yes.
want to go out. You know, because you feel like you've earned that and you need that. You
Yeah.
need that me time. You need that celebratory time to say, listen. Dang, I just had a good time.
Yeah.
And I would have liked to see him kind of function off of that.
Yeah.
You know, high for a second. That's a real high. That was his natural high.
Right.
Right.
And I would have liked him to get hit with that later on, like not then. So I didn't like that part. The whole episode, that's the part that I didn't like.
Yeah.
Cookie is a mom though, so she
Yeah.
is worried.
She's trying to protect him, yeah. And, she dealt with her sister
Yeah.
and everything, so she's just,
Not taking chances.
Yeah.
Well,
chances.
she's taught to deal with stuff, even dealing with, your boyfriend having a DUI and pretty much killing somebody.
Yeah.
Yes. I want to find out the whole story.
Lucius was wrong, for bringing
Yes.
Cruz
Yes.
back up. But going back to when he had that conversation with the boy, she couldn't have thought that was over. That was it.
No.
She got.
She did.
Never
did.
play
She
yourself.
was shocked.
And you played yourself. Definitely did. So when he hit him
Cookie's
with
all
that,
confused too, because she doesn't know what's going on.
Yes.
She's
yeah, and natural reaction, you like,
like, what?
what?
Yeah.
So then it makes it look like their relationship is in, disarray
Yeah.
because he hasn't been honest to her. But I did hear him say, "Cookie, that is not what happened."
Yes.
That is what he said. But it was interesting how this was the time that Cookie was like, I can't even come to your defense. She's a
Right.
fish out of water.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know?
But the only thing you see is Lucius walking away back toward the merry-go-round.
With the
Letting go of the
balloons.
balloons.
Like the
I'm like,
Joker.
he is such, and I hate him,
Oh,
but I hate to love him.
yes.
I love
I
him.
need him. I need
Yeah.
I need him.
Oh goodness. So, anyways, he ruins that relationship there. So no help there. And then Andre and Shine get together because he's the ruthless lion.
Yes.
Ruthless.
I'm the ruthless lion.
Right.
So then he goes to have a conversation with Shine, and pretty much, long story short, he puts out the initiative to, no, we're gonna do this, and what are we gonna do? We're gonna kill my dad. What?
Dun dun dun.
And I'm mad because it went to commercial break. I thought we were coming back to a great preview, only to find out that we were not, and now I'm disappointed because I don't know what the hell is going to go on for the spring.
Yes.
They did that. That was wrong.
It was
That
really
was
wrong. But I'm not mad because Lee Daniels wanted to, keep our attention for Star.
Yeah.
So
Right.
I'll be watching, by the way.
Yes.
But I don't know how to feel because I don't even know what to even go into for next.
Right, and Ghost of Rhonda specifically instructed him to get rid of Anika, not Lucius.
Yeah.
I thought that was gonna be his first thing he does. Maybe it's all working together. I don't know. I don't know what the plan is.
Well, I guess we can get into predictions. For the spring, I think that we are going to find out that Bella is not Hakim's. That's what I was going to say earlier.
Yeah.
I'm tired of the references between, you got to choose between me and Bella, or da-da-da. Why does he have to choose with you and Bella? Bella's his granddaughter, so why does he have to choose?
Okay.
Why do you always make Bella and you a package?
Yeah.
Just saying. When he's the one that brought y'all into the situation.
Right.
Just saying, just observation.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think that we're going to find out that Bella is not Hakim's. It's really Lucius. I think that Cookie is really going to be done after she finds that out.
Yes.
Because it's just going to be the straw that breaks the camel's back.
Okay.
Hakim and Tiana,
Done.
I just feel like it's just up in the air.
Okay.
So those are my predictions.
Oh, my predictions. I think that we are going to get an attack on Anika because she was sliding by so far in
Yes.
these 9 episodes. Rhonda purposely said, like, kill that bitch, destroy that
Right.
bitch.
Yeah.
So I think it's her time. And, I don't know about Jamal now. I mean, I don't know if they're going to bring him back and say, oh, that those 3 months break, he was away. I don't know. I'm curious. I'm really at a loss. I'm excited, though.
I'm ready to see Andre take all this down.
Yeah.
Episode by episode.
Episode by episode, sinister Andre coming out, because I feel like he's been like you guys said, he's been suppressing it for so long, you know, and been so professional and taking so much for so long, and now I think that he's just gonna burn Empire.
And I think that Empire Extreme is going to start going all the way down.
I think so,
Yes,
too.
but they don't have the money for it.
It's crazy.
I think the writers are even tired of Empire Extreme. Right. Yeah. So.
Well, Lucius will be on
Yeah, they
another
only
project.
mentioned it.
Yes.
I will say this: they only mentioned it one time this episode.
Yes.
So thank you, writers. But yeah, so it should be pretty interesting. I will see. We'll see how things go. Any predictions on what celebrities may sign on for this next go around? Who would you like to see?
Who would I like to see? I might like to see Kelly Rowland back. I know she was the mom, but I would like to see her back. Maybe. Who else? Who would you like to see? I have to think.
Who you think?
I would love to see Kid Cudi actually do a part.
Kid
Kid
Cudi?
Cudi.
Kid Cudi originally was
Yeah,
supposed
I
to.
was about to say, you know that he was actually
Yes.
He was supposed to do Graham, who Lil Romeo did his part.
Right.
Who would I like to see?
Oh, I got one. Brandy. I would love to see Brandy. She has a strong voice. I don't know what she could be, but I just love her, and she acts. So
Yeah.
She does. Brandy would be a really good. Brandy's my all-time favorite.
Yes.
She would be. She would be a good person. I don't know who I would like to see, because they pulled out some heavy weights.
They did.
I think I would like to see somebody. Alicia Keys has already been there.
Right.
I'm thinking of like along the lines of like therapy. You know how Jennifer Hudson was for Andre?
Yeah.
I'm thinking along the lines of that. I don't know who I would say though.
Maybe like a Corinne Bailey Ray or something like
Somebody
some kind of
off the
vibe.
wall,
Yeah.
kind of like. I would like to see Indy Ari on Empire.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I could definitely see her.
Yeah.
Interesting. Well, I don't know if do we have any comments that we can look at right now? Has anybody been chatting in that we can refer to right now?
I do not.
Okay, cool.
I have people I would like to see.
Oh.
I'd like to see The Rock,
Mm-hmm.
and there's a rapper called Hobson.
Hobson.
You
Hobson.
guys know who that is?
What
No
song does he
idea.
sing?
He has a series. It's called The Ill Mind of Hobson, and then there's like 1 through 5.
I have to look.
He's an actor on another show. I can't think of it right
Hobson.
Hobson.
Okay. Well, shout out to Hobson.
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll see how that goes. I think that they're gonna pull out some major star talent this time around, though. For some reason, I don't know why
Yeah.
I feel that.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
I would
So-
die if R. Kelly came on.
Oh my,
Oh my gosh.
Literally die.
I would too.
Yes.
Literally, like turn my channel down. Like, dude, you better head to the buffet somewhere. Ain't you going to tour or something?
Buffet tour?
Guy, get out of here.
I'm going in January.
Get out of here.
Yes.
You know what? But the funny thing is, I was talking to my friend. Maybe it was last week. We were talking about concerts that we've been to and thoroughly enjoyed. And I love seeing R. Kelly in concert. Like, he's a great performer from top to bottom.
Yeah.
Like, anybody that's performing really should model themselves. Guys, really, like, he's like it for me.
Yeah.
Like, he keeps you entertained from top to bottom. All the songs flow into each other. He's great in between. He's really interactive. He brings people on stage. I closed out with happy people doing my little two-step. So yeah, it was great. But
awesome.
yeah, well, we'll see. Well, guys, listen, this has definitely been a doozy. Glad that you guys joined us. I mean, we literally got up to 4,500 views.
Yeah.
So keep liking, keep sharing, keep subscribing. It's really been great hosting with you guys. Hopefully you guys follow us back in March and we can see you guys then. Until then, you can catch me, Allie Washington, your host, all across all social media at Allie the Pub.
You guys, I'm gonna miss you, but I'm Parris Rose. Catch me, stalk me everywhere at Parris Rose.
Guys, I'll miss you so much. Katie Foley, KT did what now?
Oh man, it's really sad, guys. And this is our last time seeing you. So Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
Yes. Happy
Dang,
holidays.
put your goals down on paper. 2017 is right around the corner. Get your life and enjoy it as well. We'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Bye.
From executives Kevin Undergaro, Dario Kristen, Tiana Hobson, and the entire BHL staff, we would like to thank you for supporting Black Hollywood Live, the first online broadcast network dedicated to African American entertainment. For questions and comments, contact us. info@blackhollywoodlive.com. Like us on Facebook, tweet us, or Instagram us at BHL Online. And I am the official voice of Black Hollywood Live, Scipio. Instagram me at KingXOBay. Thanks for tuning in.
Hollywood Redefined.
The views expressed here are those of the host only and do not necessarily reflect the views of BHL or its owners or principals.